Howdy everybody, Chris here. We're back in the garage today, and today I'm checking out the new paint gun I received from Porpoise. It's a PRD 815 with a 1.2 tip. Pretty excited about this gun because I want to see how that 1.2 tip atomizes that clear coat and see what kind of finish we can get out of this. Did some research online and I was trying to figure out, is this a HVLP, an MP, or a VS? Now it does not have the VS tip, and I did some research and found out this is an MP, so that's a medium pressure paint gun. This is the fan pattern it produces. As always, this gun is really well built. I'm looking at all the threads. I'm looking at the cap. All the holes are clean and machined really well. These guns, they have the step fluid adjustment. You can hear that click. I really love that feature on these. This is their air control. So we just open that wide up because we will be running a regulator on this. And right there you can see 1.2 on the cap. So when we look at the box, they sent me a air freshener. You got the manual here. We got a 600 milliliter hard cup here. So yeah, it also comes with this service kit. You get a spanner wrench and some cleaning tools. You also get a air fitting there. So luckily we've got one to paint today, so we're going to try this gun out right away, see how it sprays. Just so you know, the price on this gun is $375 for this gun. This gun's kind of in the mid-range as far as price point. High-end guns run from $700 to $1,000 for a top-of-the-line paint gun. And to be honest with you, there's really not a big difference between these guns and the high-end guns. PRD 815 right here. Let's see what the air pressure I got set at. That's about 15. Got 2 turns out on the fluid volume. Fan pattern is wide open. I'm just going to put one more coat of base on this, and then we'll be ready for some clear coat. We're now ready for some clear, so I mixed up some FC 740 Finish 1 clear coat. Now I'm experimenting with some different types of clear, kind of give you guys some more options. This is an overall clear coat. It's a high solids clear coat that mixes 4-to-1. This clear coat has a couple different options for spraying it. The first way is you could put a first coat of clear on it, wait till it's hand slick, and what that basically means is if I run my finger along the tape, my finger's not going to stick to it, it's not going to leave a fingerprint, and then I can apply the second coat. Now the second way is like a wet on wet situation where you apply your first coat and then you wait 2 to 5 minutes and apply a second coat. That is considered a wet on wet application, and that's what we're going to do here today. This clear coat is dust free after 15 minutes, which is great for DIYers. You don't have to worry about the clear coat being open a real long time, so that helps limit the amount of dust that's going to land in it. You can buff it after about 24 hours is what I typically do, and it buffs out really nice. But what I found is it flows out just a little bit better than the FC 710, which the FC 710 is a spot panel clear, so it's made to cure quickly. So it's really kind of like a speed clear, which is good in some situations, and it works really good in the winter months because you might be spraying in some cold temperatures and you can get that clear coat to set up quickly. If you've been looking for the perfect clear for your situation, keep an eye on the channel because I will be periodically coming out with some different videos testing some new clear coats just to give you the best option for your project. And if you follow the channel, last year I painted my wife's Equinox with this 740 clear coat and it turned out fantastic. It has a really nice deep finish and it flows out beautifully. And after 1 year, I'm happy to say it looks just like the day I sprayed it. Now, as far as the setup on this gun for clear coat, I opened up the fluid volume wide open, so we're spraying wide open fluid volume. Because it's a 1.2 tip, I want to make sure I get enough material out of this gun. I'm spraying with a full fan pattern, and I've got the air pressure set at about 25 psi on this gun. We're spraying in an open garage here, getting ready to put the second coat. 5 minutes is what you wait for on this clear. This is the 740 clear FC 740. This gun's spraying nice. I mean, this is not a real thin clear. This is a pretty thick clear. Ooh, we got a little piece of hair there. Let me see if I can get that out. And this 1.2 tip lays it on pretty nice. I'm gonna hit it a little bit heavier this round. Got it. All right, so I'm going to slow down, hit it a little bit heavier this time, and we'll go from there. On this truck, we're trying to save the customer a little bit of money, so we're getting a little bit creative with the clear coat. We're going to spray this door up to the pinstripe, and then we're blending this cab corner. And then we'll wash that blend in with some U-Pole number 9. That's going to help that clear coat to melt into the old. Of course, you got to do the proper preparation when you're blending clear, but I've got videos on that if you want to check them out. If you're new to spraying clear coat, there's a couple things you want to remember. You want to have a consistent distance from the panel that you're spraying at all times. You want to overlap your passes about 75–80%. You want to have a consistent speed when you're spraying. There's not really going to be a perfect speed or a perfect distance. There's a lot of variables. What kind of clear coat you're using, what gun you're using, all those things change the way that clear coat lays on the panel. Make adjustments according to how that clear coat's laying out. And an easy way to do that is just evaluate how that clear's spraying onto the panel, how it's flowing out, how it's laying down, and make your adjustments from there. So if you're getting a little bit too much peel, you're putting too much material on the panel, you might want to move a little bit quicker. You might want to be a little bit closer to the panel. If you're getting dry spray, you might be moving too fast or not have enough material coming out of the gun. So just make those adjustments. Here it is after 2 coats of clear coat with the FC 740 and the PRD 815 with a 1.2 tip, and this gun is quickly becoming my favorite gun. It lays the clear coat out beautifully. It atomizes that clear coat really well with that 1.2 tip. Now, I will mention that it is slightly slower because of the 1.2 tip. It's not something that really bothers me, just something I noticed. All right, well, there you go. PRD 815, 1.2 tip. Lay down some nice clear. We'll take a look at it tomorrow. White is really not a good color to showcase a clear coat, but this clear coat laid out beautifully. Now, this is the first time I use this 815, so it has a factory peel, but since then I've dialed this in a little bit better, and this is quickly becoming a favorite gun of mine. I have some more videos coming out on this gun, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Garage Noise.